Exploring the rabbit hole. Understanding Alice in Wonderland syndrome. Imagine stepping into a world where everything around you suddenly changes in size. This isn't a fairy tale, but for some, a very real condition. Welcome to the curious case of Alice in Wonderland syndrome. This syndrome distorts how one perceives the world. Objects may seem smaller or larger, distances longer or shorter. It's as if you've tumbled down the rabbit hole into Wonderland. Interestingly, the condition is named after Lewis Carroll's famous work, where Alice experiences similar distortions. But what exactly causes this peculiar syndrome? It's linked to migraines, brain tumors, and even some infections. The brain's perception areas get confused, leading to these bizarre experiences. Imagine looking at your hand, and it appears to grow larger like a giant's or shrink down, feeling incredibly small. This is the reality for those with Alice in Wonderland syndrome. Time may also seem to warp. Moments stretch out for what feels like hours, or they flicker by in the blink of an eye, adding to the disorienting experience. Visual distortions are the most common, but the syndrome can affect other senses too. Sounds may seem louder or softer, and the sense of touch can be altered, making everything feel different. Living with this syndrome can be challenging. Everyday tasks become adventures in a world that doesn't quite fit right. But how does one cope with living in a constant state of flux? Firstly, understanding that these experiences, though unsettling, aren't harmful. Many find comfort in knowing that these curious episodes are temporary and often linked to specific triggers. Stress reduction is key. Like with many conditions, stress can exacerbate symptoms. Finding ways to relax and stay calm can help manage the episodes. Medication can also play a role, especially if the syndrome is linked to migraines. Finding the right treatment can help lessen the occurrences. But beyond the medical, sharing experiences with others who understand can be incredibly comforting. Support groups provide a space to discuss and learn from each other's journeys through Wonderland. The power of the mind is truly astounding, capable of creating worlds within our own. For those with Alice in Wonderland syndrome, it's a daily navigation through a reality that shifts and twists. In closing, remember Alice's adventures taught us about courage, curiosity, and the strength to face the unknown. For those experiencing this syndrome, it's a reminder that even in the most bewildering of times, there's hope and a community ready to support.